So my name is Bede Agbo. I'm a Spark AR creator here in Nigeria. Um, so my journey in Spark AR, it's funny because the first time I heard the word AR VR, it was in uh, 2019 at a job interview. So one of the guys I was interviewing with, he was talking, we were discussing, and they just mentioned like, because I am also a designer. I also design motion graphics and the rest. So he mentioned that the future of design, like the future of tech, is basically immersive technology. And then he mentioned AR VR, and it was a strange concept to me then. So after that, okay, well, I didn't get the job, but then I got that particular concept. So I went home and did some research, and that was in 2019. But although I discovered there was a problem, because I discovered that like it's kind of relatively new, the concept, like in the mainstream tech, or in the mainstream media, it's relatively new. So there was little information as at then of how a beginner can start creating content in XR generally, and AR precisely. So I in 2020 I attended some seminars, webinars, basically online, and uh, you know going forward up until 2021. Then I now got introduced to Spark AR, and since then I've been creating AR effects. And it's one good thing about Spark AR is that you don't even need to have a programming background to be able to create something. You just need to have an imagination and patience to be able to create things with Spark AR. So yes, okay. Give me a second. Okay. So this is me, Bede Chibuzor Agbo. So I'm going to be showing some of my effects and how it works, basically. So these are the softwares that I use. So this right here is the Spark AR Studio by Facebook or Meta. This is After Effects. So augmented reality, or Spark, it's also a way for you to express something you already know. So for some people that don't know either of the softwares, you can learn. These are it's not compulsory, but it's important you know how to use this software, so you can easily create assets you can use in your Spark AR. So this is After Effects, Adobe After Effects. This is Photoshop, and then this is Blender. So these are some of the softwares I use to create my effects. So I'm going to be showing some of my effects. Okay, a second. Okay, well, why don't I just play it here? So this is one of this is like a book cover effect. So like imagine a book cover, instead of it being flat, it's yeah, basically, here is it. So this is one of my favorite books. I don't know if you've read it. So I was going through the book, and then I was like, what if the cover was animated? And I got into it. So now this here is a project that we did for a brand here in Nigeria, Nutri Milk. So they wanted to create an experience for their customers. So, and they also needed to infuse their product. So after a lot of brainstorming and back and forth, well, basically we came up with this. So it's it shows their products, and then when you open your mouth, it kind of hold on, let me show it again. So as you open your mouth, the nourishment level feels, so it's kind of like an interactive effect. Okay, Pyro hit. Pyro hit. Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just to be clear. So now here is another effect. It's a game. So yeah, AR effects now isn't just all about selfies and putting things on your face. You can even turn them into games. So this is a game that I created. To the guy here has to avoid the stone. So it's game over when he hits the stone. So let me play again. Let me show you. So he has to catch the fruit. He has to eat the fruit and to increase the scores. Yes. So these are some of my favorite effects. Here it's just a character. So this character here is from Mixamo. Just playing around with it. So that's pretty much it. Okay, back to this guy. So in terms of reach, this effect it was widely accepted, and so if you see here, you can see a lot of people using the effect to like, you can see their happy faces and all that. I really enjoyed creating this guy. All right. So, Rick, I don't know if you have any further questions before I continue.
No, no. Please continue. I think the questions would be asked at the end.
So, I didn't get that.
Please continue.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, these are some of so you can see here um, some of the people, some of the users interacting with the effect. So now, in terms of creating this effect, okay, I have it opened here. So basically, it was created, or I created it using a combination of two softwares here. I mean, I used After Effects for the animation, like to change the way the bottle looks, and here it's a simple mouth open So I use the patch editor here to find the face, and then mouse open. So basically depending on the degree of how your mouth opens, so here you can see 0.7, 0.6, 0.3, and 0.1. Now these parameters are attached to different, these are like 4 different animations, and it's controlled by this the meter here. So if your mouth is opened slightly, that's this 0.1, it shows like the low battery. When it's a little bit more, it shows mid, like it shows like a mid level for the battery here, and then and so on and so forth. So when your mouth is opened wide, that's when the battery becomes full. So that was like the entire concept of the effect. So just to show that when you're drinking the nutrient milk, your nourishment level increases. All right. That is it. Thank you very much.